factor in the video speaking.
Yeah. So this afternoon, Tilted Sting are taking on a Clearwater Ice Storm, another team from Florida where we're 0 for a lot this season against Florida teams. We played this team last year down in the Florida Cup, came away with a win. See if we can do the same today. Hackman will be in net for this game. First lineup will be Land, Freeman, and Salas, backed up by Evans and X. Face off taken by Ice Storm. They walk into the sting zone. They take a shot. It goes wide. Evans goes back to get it. He sends it behind the net over to Axe. Axe sends it behind land, but it gets out of the zone. Ice Storm send it back in, and Axe has got to go back to get it again. It goes all the way around the boards. Ice Storm hold it in. Axe tips it over to Salas. Salas is skating out with it. He sends it up to Freeman. It's poked away. Poked away again. And now the Ice Storm are counterattacking. On the brakes, Lamb takes the puck away. Freeman chips it up the boards. Sent up to Salas, but they take it from him. He walks into the zone. He takes a shot. Blocker saved by Hackman. Goes to the corner. It's picked up. Sting can't get it out of the zone. They get around the poke check of Vogel into the corner. They're cycling it behind the net. Scales has it. It's stuck on the back of the net, and there's the whistle. Pickle, Middles, and Ditch are out with Vogel and Scales. Face-off taken by Ice Storm. They send it to the point. They hold it in. They send it back behind the net. They send it back to the blue line. They take a shot. It's blocked by Pickle. Goes to the boards. They play it back to the point. They get around Pickle's forecheck. Send it back down along the boards. Walk in. Their shot's blocked by Vogel, and it's out of the zone. Stinger chasing after it. They get around the forecheck and Ditch. They send it up off the boards and out of the zone. Sting regroup in the zone over to Scales. Scales drops it back to Vogel. And now he's skating through the zone. Sends to the Ice Storm zone. He sends a shot wide. Scales picks it up on the far side. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel takes a slapper. Pad save. Rebound in front. Ice Storm clear it away. They backhand it high off the glass, and Pickle holds it in, bats it out of the air. Sent over to Ditch. Ditch with the shot, and the goalie makes a save and holds on for a face-off. Capelin, Dorn, and Knittel head out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Sting. Dorn has it down in the corner. It's knocked off of his stick. It's flipped out of the zone. Field sends it back to Knittel, and Knittel sends it back in deep. Capelin steals it on the forecheck. Knittel picks it up. He tries to center it. His pass is blocked. And Ice Storm can't get out of the zone. Dorn picks it up. Sends it over to Capelin. Capelin centers to Knittel. His one-timer is blocked. And Ice Storm can't handle the puck. Dorn keeps it in. Held in at the line by Gwynn. He sends it over to Field. Field sends it over to Knittel. He circles with the puck. Goes behind the net. Dorn picks it up. Sends it in the slot to Capelin. Capelin sends it back to Dorn. Dorn back to Capelin. Capelin back to Dorn in the slot. He takes a shot, and it's right into the chest. And he holds on for a face-off. So good puck movement by the Sting. Good shot from the slot. Right into the chest. Land, Trader, and Otero are heading out with Axe and Evans. Face-off taken. Trader with a shot. Pad save. And Ice Storm tried to get it out. It's knocked down by Otero. Otero sends it back to Evans, who gets it over to Axe. Axe up to Land. It's off his skate. And it's chopped ahead by Scales. Trader picks it up. He takes a knee and is knocked down. He gets back up. Evans has it, sends it in deep. Ditch is on the forecheck. Otero lifts the stick, And it's poked away. Good back check by Ditch to get the puck back. Evans has it. He spins off the forecheck. He spins off again. Sends it up to Otero. Otero chips it up the boards to Ditch. Ditch is going in. Gets around the goalie. Tried to do the Forsberg, and he just couldn't quite get the puck. Vogel has it. Tries to chip it ahead, but it gets caught up. And it's held in by Salas. Salas' centering pass is knocked away. Ice Storm backhanded out of the zone. It's knocked down by Vogel. He spins off the forecheck. He sends it in, but it's intercepted by the Ice Storm. They send it rink wide. No one's there. Ditch picks it up. He's into the Ice Storm zone. Salas is on the forecheck. He's battling for it in the corner. Salas digs it out, but Ice Storm send around the boards. Vogel pinches in. He sends it down to Kaplan. Too far for him. Ice Storm sends it behind their net, looking to break out. They lose it in their skates. And Scales has it in the neutral zone. It's knocked away from him. They're going into the sting zone. They send a shot. It goes through the crease. It's picked up by Freeman. Freeman chips it off the boards of Salas. Salas is in 2-on-1 with Kaplan. Sends over to Kaplan. He misses on the one-timer. It goes to the corner. Kaplan regathers the puck. He gets around the poke check. He walks in, takes a shot. It's blocked. Gwynn has it down low. He spins off the puck. Sends it to Kaplan. It's in his feet. He can't get it to his stick. Sends it to Pickle in the slot. His one-timer. He didn't get anything on it. Easy save. Pickle has it again. He's going down behind the net with it. He cycles it over to Kaplan. He sends it back to the point, to Field. Field walks in, takes a shot. It's blocked. And Ice Storm are going out of the zone with it. They send it into the sting zone. They send it to Middles. Catches them on the change. He's going in, takes a shot. It goes over the net. Field is there. He holds it in, sends it back down to Pickle. It goes behind the net. Middles goes back to get it. He has the puck. Sends it to Kaplan. Kaplan, the one-timer, is blocked. And Ice Storm are going out of the zone with it. Poked away by Field. And Gwynn stands him up at the blue line. Knocks him away from the puck. Middles picks it up. He sends it back to Gwynn. Too far for him. And Ice Storm hold it in, send it back in around the net. 8:28 to go in the first period. Field sends it ahead to Pickle. Pickle tried to kick it out, but the Ice Storm hold it in. They drop it off. Their shot's blocked to the corner by Gwynn. They send it back behind the net. And Pickle tries to get it. They send the shot, goes just wide. The rebound comes out. Hackman's there to get it. They send a shot to the slot. They can handle the pass, and Kaplan's skating out with it. Kaplan banks it off the boards to Pickle. And it's offsides. So 7:58 to go in the first. The Sting have had a lot of good chances from the slot so far. Have not been able to put one in the back of the net. Dorn and Knittel are out with Land, Evans, and Axe. Face off, taken by the Sting. Axe has it. He sends it into the Ice Storm zone. They get it back out, and Sting have got to regroup. Land sends it over to Evans. Evans up to Knittel. Knittel's into the Ice Storm zone. He sends a pass. Oh, their defender almost deflected in the net off of Knittel's pass. He's in the backhand towards the net. Pad save by the goalie. Ice Storm just out of the zone. Good back check by the Sting. Knittel sends it over to Evans. Evans sends it to Dorn going through the slot. It's poked away from him. Ice Storm are heading the other way. Their pass is too far. Land picks it up. Sends it up to Evans. Evans is into the Ice Storm zone. He takes a shot. Glove save. And it'll be a face-off. Trader, Ditch, Otero are coming out with Scales and Vogel. Ditch wins the face-off back to Trader. Trader takes a shot. It's deflected. It's in the crease, but the defender knocks it out of the zone. Vogel sends it over to Scales. Scales back over to Vogel. He goes into the Ice Storm zone. He gets around the defender, takes the puck behind the net. He's pinned off in the corner. Ice Storm come away with it. Ditch knocks him over. They're still battling for it, and it comes out to the point. They get around Scales, but the Sting are there to gather the puck. Trader is circling with the puck. He's going through the zone with speed. He goes around the D. He sends a shot, pad save. Scales has a rebound. He takes a shot. It's sitting in the crease, and nobody from the Sting can poke it in. Goalie's able to cover for a face-off. I think the shots have got to be about 15-3 right now. Sting have not been able to find back of the net as of yet. Kaplan comes out with Freeman, Salas, Scales, and Vogel. Center slip by Kaplan. It's knocked off his stick. He gets it back, sends it over to Freeman. Freeman recycles it down to Salas. Salas has it. He's looking for options. Sends it through the crease. No one's there. Vogel picks it up. He has it down in the corner. Kaplan picks it up. That's Salas with it. He spins off. He sends it down to Kaplan. Kaplan sends it to Scales at the point. He walks along the line. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel sends it back behind the net to Salas. It bounces off his stick. He can't corral it, and Ice Storm are circling behind the net looking to break out. Freeman knocks it off their stick. Salas bumps him off it, and Kaplan comes away with the puck. Tries to send over to Vogel. It's poked away. Ice Storm still can't get it out. They finally get it out. Vogel sends it off the boards, back up to Kaplan. Salas gets it on the regroup, drops it off for Freeman. Freeman sends a shot, goes just wide, looking for that far post. Gwynn off the bench holds it in at the blue line, and Ice Storm chops it out. Stinger regrouping. Stretch pass up to Kaplan. Kaplan has it on his stick. Tried to send it over, but his pass is blocked. Field picks it up. He's got to wait for Sting to get onside, so he drops off to Kaplan. Kaplan sends it up to Middles. Middles walks in, sends over to Gwynn on the back door. He takes a shot and is blocked. Goes to the corner. Middles chases after it. He picks up the puck. Pass to Pickle in the slot. It's knocked off his stick. He's got to go behind the net to get it. Little miscommunication with Land. And Ice Storm knocked away. Land picks it up. He banks it off the boards to Gwynn. Gwynn walks the line. He takes a shot. It blocks. And Ice Storm are heading out with it. Back check by Land, and he sends it right back into the Ice Storm zone. 4:26 to go in the period. Somehow the Sting have not scored yet. It's picked up by Land. It's knocked off his stick. And Ice Storm can't get it out. It's intercepted by Middles. Pickle falls down. Land picks it up behind the net. He's checked off the puck. And he gets it back. Gets around the D, but the D finally knocks it away. They send it around the boards. And Field is there to hold it in. Ice Storm get it out. Gwynn goes back to get it. Chips it up off the glass to Middles. He gloves it down. He walks into the Ice Storm zone. Sends it over to Pickle. Pickle sends it back to Middles, but a little too far. Middles has it. It's knocked away from him. Ice Storm get it out, but it's taken away by Evans. Evans is back into the zone. He takes a shot. It's loose. Tried to poke it in, but it's knocked away by the defender. And Ice Storm get it out of the zone. Knittel goes back to get it. And he's going to circle behind the net. He whiffs on the pass. And they had a shot. Knittel blocked it to the corner. Axe has it. Tries to send it up. Too many men. So Ice Storm are going to get a too many men penalty. Stinger are going to go on the power play. 3:07 to go in the first period. Now the refs are talking about it.
Fifteen was on. for quite a while. Just staying on the
Oh, they're calling nothing.
So they decide to waive off the penalty. So yeah, another penalty call that goes not in the favor of Sting, or non-penalty call, not in the favor of Sting. So Ditch is out there with Knittel, Dorn, Evans, and Axe. Face off taken by the Sting. Dorn sends it into the Ice Storm zone. They have it behind the net. Knittel's on the forecheck. He poked at it and he fell down. And Ice Storm are breaking out. They send it way too far. That'll be icing. So face-off's coming back to the Ice Storm zone. 2:51 to go in the period. Face-off just sitting there. Knittel finally has it. He keeps it in the zone. Oh, they said it came out of the zone. Not so sure about that one.
Guy can't count and he can't see.
Yeah. I got a new set of forwards coming on. Capelin, Otero, and Trader.
He's got a better line than I do, though.
Face off taken by Capelin. Axe picks it up in the zone. He sends it to Capelin going through the neutral zone. Sends it over to Otero. It's too far for him. Otero has it, cycles it down to Capelin. Capelin sends it over to Trader. The puck was bouncing and he whiffed on it. So the puck just barely skipped over his stick. Wasn't able to get a good wood on it. Vogel and Scales come out for the defensive pair. Face-off taken by Capelin. He sends it towards the front. Otero sends it towards the net, but it's blocked by the defender. They send it up the boards. It's held in by Scales at the point. Otero had to bounce off his shin guard, and Ice Storm are going out with it. They send it through the middle. They walk in. It's poked away by Vogel to the corner. They send it back to the point. They send a shot. Capelin intercepts it, sends it to Trader, but he couldn't connect on the pass, and it'll be icing on the Sting. 1:59 to go in the period. Capelin wins the face-off. Goes to the front of the net, and Hackman covers it. Looking to see some fireworks here. Goes over to Trader, and Trader is going to skate out of the zone with it. He's going wide. Sends it down to Otero. Otero centers it back to Trader, but it's knocked away by the D-man. Capelin picks it up. He spins off. Sends it over to Scales. Scales drops it back down to Capelin. Capelin sends it to Scales on the side. He takes a shot. It goes wide, bounces off. Trader with the shot. And a save by the Ice Storm goalie. So I don't know how this game is not 6-0 already, but it's 0-0. Now Land comes out with Salas and Freeman, Field and Gwynn. Face off, run back. Salas with the shot. It's deflected into the netting for another face off. Face-off taken by the Sting. Freeman has it on the stick. Circles in the corner with it. It's poked away from him. Ice Storm have it. It's blocked by Salas. Ice Storm pick it back up. And they send it into the stands, trying to send it off the glass. It's not the NHL, so it's not a delay of game penalty. 1:13 to go in the first period.
This one is together. Cutting off the circulation.
Face-off taken by Land. Freeman plays it to Field at the point. Field sends it back over to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in. He takes a shot through traffic. It's loose in front. And Sting cannot put the rebound in. It's still loose. And it's no goal again. It's covered for another face-off. This is something. As soon as the Sting get that first goal, I think the floodgates are going to open. But they got to get that first one. 58 seconds to go in the first period. Land takes the face-off. Freeman has it. It's knocked off his stick. Salas gets it back. Drops it off for Gwynn. It's poked away from him, and now the Ice Storm are going in all alone. Gwynn gets back, though. Good job by Gwynn to get back. They take a shot. It's saved by Hackman. Land sends it off the board to Salas. Salas pokes it by him. Now he's going in. He loses the handle of the puck. And Ice Storm gather the puck. They send it wide. No one's there for them, and Freeman's chasing after it. Ice Storm poke it ahead, but Land picks up the puck. Sends it to Evans. He walks in. He's getting hooked. He's getting taken down. No call. And Ice Storm get it out of the zone. With 14 seconds to go, Axe has it. He skates into the zone with speed. Takes a shot. Glove save. And we will have a face-off with 6 seconds to go in the first period. Face-off taken by the Ice Storm. They send it up and out of the zone. And that'll do it for the most baffling, scoreless first period I've ever seen in a hockey game.
Oh boy. Tip, watch your toes.
There could have been two of these here, two men on the ice, and two that were back. If it hits the guy that's coming on the ice, it's too many men. It's not a debate. Only in there?
Second period, we'll see if the Sting can get in some goals. I mean, I think the shots were 20-4 that period. It had to have been. Pickle, Middles, and Ditch will be starting out with Evans and Axe. Face-off taken by Sting, back to Evans, plays it over to Axe. Axe sends it to Middles, who gets into the zone. He takes a shot, goes high over the net. Evans holds it at the blue line, sends it back down behind the net. Ice Storm break out of their zone. Axe picks it up, sends it over to Evans on the regroup. Back to Ditch. Ditch beats around the defender. The centering pass hits the side of the net. He has it again. Tries to center it. It's blocked away again. Middles goes to the corner and picks it up. Sends it to Evans. He walks the line. Sends it back to Middles. Middles sends it down to Pickle. Pickle tried to send a return pass, but it's intercepted. Ice Storm going out of the zone. They flip it into the Sting zone, and Axe goes back to get it. Sends it around to Evans. Evans has it. Sends it up to Pickle. Pickle's going into the zone. He takes a shot, it's blocked. Ditch gets the rebound behind the net, and Knittel picks it up. His takes a shot. Bad save for the goalie. They send it around the boards. It hits the stanchion and takes a weird bounce out to the middle of the ice. Capelin coming off the bench picks up the puck. He still has it. Tries to send it back to Vogel. Vogel has it now, and he sends it behind the net to Dorn. Dorn has it behind the net. Centering pass through the slot. No one's there for the Sting, and Ice Storm are going the other way. They walk in. There's pass is blocked by Vogel, and Scale sends it up around the boards. Capelin whiffs on the pass, but Knittel's able to pick it up. Puck is loose, still loose. Finally, Capelin picks it up. He sends it over to Dorn. Dorn goes in. His backhand shot is sticked away. Now Ice Storm send it all the way down the ice, and that will be icing. With 13 minutes to go in the second period. Trader, Otero, and Land come on with Field and Gwynn. Face off one back to Trader. He takes a shot. It's blocked. And Ice Storm can't get out of the zone. They cycle it down to Trader. It's taken away from him. Ice Storm send it up and out of the zone. They send it into the Sting zone. Land goes back to get the puck. Sends it around to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it over to Otero. Too far for him. And Ice Storm are regrouping with it. They get into the Sting zone. Picked up by Field. Sends it up to Trader. Trader tips it in. He puts on the brakes. Avoids the hit. It's behind the net. They send it through the crease, but no one's there for the Sting. They send a stretch pass. It's intercepted by Field. Gets it over to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it in deep. Goalie comes out and stops the puck from ringing all the way around. And Sting are going off for a change. Stretch pass by the Ice Storm, and that will be icing. 11:55 to go. Ditch is out with Salas and Freeman, Axe and Evans. Face off one back to Sting, but the Ice Storm take it away. They're into the Sting zone. Poked away by Axe down behind the net. It's picked up by Salas, and he's skating out with it. He's skating through the neutral zone. He's into the Ice Storm zone. He cuts to the middle. He loses the puck. Knocked away by the Ice Storm and out of the zone. They pick it up into the Sting zone. They lose the handle on the puck, but they get it back. They send it behind the net. They're working the cycle. And Ditch picks it up. Sends it over to Freeman, breaking out of the zone. And Freeman's into the Ice Storm zone. Backdoor pass. They just get a stick on it. Evans has a shot towards the net. It's deflected. It goes wide. Goes to the front of the net. No one's there for the Sting, and Ice Storm are heading out of their zone with it. It's poked away by Axe. They get it back. They overskate it. And Ditch pokes it by him. Ditch is going in 2-on-1 with Salas. He takes a shot. Save. Salas picks up the rebound. He puts on the brakes, avoids the check. Pass over to Pickle. Pickle sends it over to Vogel. Vogel walks in. He takes a shot. It goes over the net. Popped high into the air, and Pickle settles it down. He takes a shot. It's blocked. It's picked up by Capelin. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel walks in. He takes a shot. Save, and holds on for a faceoff. So another half a dozen shots for the Sting that don't find the back of the net. Caplin's out, Pickle, Middles, Vogel, and Scales. Face-off taken by the Ice Storm, but it's poked away by Middles. Middles sends over to Caplin. He takes a shot. It goes off the shoulder of the goalie. And Ice Storm break out of the zone. They're into the Sting zone. He sends behind the net, and then Vogel pokes it away. picked up by Middles. Middles sends it up to Capelin. Caplin's going in on a breakaway. He goes in. A Kucherov, and he scores. So 1-0 Sting. They finally get a goal. 9:55 to go in the second period. We'll see if that finally opens up the scoring for the Sting, getting that first one. So Caplin's out with Middles, Pickle, Vogel, and Scales. Face off taken by the Sting. Vogel banks it off the glass into the zone. They get it back out of the zone, and it bounces in offsides. Face off taken by the Ice Storm. They go D to D. They send it through the middle. He overskates it. Capelin has it again. He walks in. He takes a shot. It goes well wide. Scales picks it up along the boards. He still has it. It's knocked off his stick. Ice Storm send it up and out of the zone. They're racing after it. They win the race to the puck, and Vogel goes around to get it, though. He puts on the brakes, and he is being pinned against the boards. He finally digs it out, drops it off for Capelin. Capelin sends it over to Scales. Scales sends it far side to Pickle. He can't handle the pass, and it's bouncing around in the middle of the ice into the zone. They're centering pass. He whiffs on the one-timer. Middles picks it up, sends it ahead to Capelin. He can't handle the pass, and they chip it off the glass into the Sting zone. Vogel mishandles the puck. An Ice Storm going. They take a shot, saved by Hackman. I guess they called offside, but no one heard a whistle. And the face-off is coming into the neutral zone. But didn't it?
The other team.
Well, did they move it back? I didn't even see anyone move the net. Okay. So, face-off taken by the Sting. They send it up the middle to Land. Land tried to get over a Dorn, but it hits a skate, goes back to Field. Field sends it up to Knittel. He can't handle the pass. Ice Storm, chip it ahead. They send it deep into the Sting zone. Gwynn picks it up. He puts on the brakes. His stick is tied up. Sends it up to Knittel. He drops it off to Land. Land is going 2-on-1 with Dorn. Sends it over to Dorn. Too far. Dorn picks it up. And he's got to regroup outside the zone. Field has it. Skates into the Ice Storm zone. Drops it for Knittel. Knittel has trouble handling it, but it's picked up by Dorn. Dorn with a shot and a glove save for a faceoff. And Knittel is going off for interference. Not sure where that happened. I didn't see it at all. So Sting are going to go on the penalty kill with 7:56 to go in the period. I'm not sure how you get interference when we're shooting the puck. That was a little awkward. So Ditch is out with Otero, Evans, and Axe. Face off taken by the Ice Storm. They send it back to the point. They take a shot, saved by Hackman. Ditch clears out the rebound. They hold it in at the blue line. They take a shot. It's deflected, and Otero picks it up. Otero circles behind the net with the puck. He drops it off for Axe. Axe flips it high, but not out of the zone. Ice Storm send it back to the blue line. They send it back down along the face-off circle. Centering pass poked away by Evans. They go D to D. They walk in. Backdoor pass poked away by Evans again. Ice Storm hammer. They send it up the boards, but it's intercepted by Otero. Otero sends it over to Ditch. Ditch goes into the zone. Glove save by the Ice Storm's goalie. He couldn't quite handle it. Almost went in the net. They get around the forecheck a ditch. They're going through the zone. Trader pokes it away from him, but he regains control. He's circling behind the net with it. Sends it back to the top of the dot. Shot, glove save by Heckman. And rebounds taken by Scales. Scales is skating with it. He sends it deep into the Ice Storm zone. They spin away from the forecheck and they are breaking out of the zone. They drop it off. They're into the Sting zone. They wave off icing. Vogel has it. He whiffs on the clearing attempt. And the penalty's over. Sting have killed it off. Trader gets it out of the zone. He's skating in with Knittel. He goes wide, gets around the defender, goes behind the net, still looking for options. Drops it off for Capelin. It's knocked off of Caplin's stick. And Knittel goes in to support. Knittel almost had the puck. Now he does have the puck. Finds the stick of Trader. Trader goes to the corner with it. And Ice Storm are going to get a penalty. So Sting are going to go on the power play for a slashing call against the Ice Storm with 5:49 to go in the period. Salas, Freeman, and Land come out with Scales and Vogel. Face off taken by the Ice Storm, but Land gets it back. Sends it to the point to Vogel. Vogel shields the puck. He skates to the top of the dot. Sends it back to Salas. Back up to Vogel at the point. He sends it over to Scales. Backdoor pass. One-timer. Ooh, good effort by Land, but it goes just wide. Ice Storm tries to send it out of the zone. It hits the net, and we will have a face-off. Field and Gwynn come on for the defensive pair. Face off taken by Salas. He centers it to Freeman. He sends it back to Field at the point, who holds it in. Sends it over to Gwynn. Gwynn back to Field. Field walks in. Sends it over to Land. Land spins away. Mishandles the puck, but sends it back to Field, and Field can't receive the pass. And the Sting are going to have to go back for it. Field has it behind the net. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Sends it up to Gwynn. Gwynn banks it off the boards to Salas. Salas gets around the defender, but the goalie covers it for a face-off. Now we have Ditch, Middles, and Pickle coming out for the forwards. Face-off taken by the Ice Storm. It's ended up the boards, but it's held in by Gwynn. He skates down along the boards. Sends it behind the net to Ditch. He can't handle the pass. Middles is there to get it. Sends it back to Ditch. Bounces over Ditch's stick. He settles it down. Has it behind the net. Sends it to Gwynn. Gwynn tosses it. Field misses the pass again. You got to regroup. He skates into the Ice Storm zone, sends it over to Ditch, and the penalty's over. So Gwynn has it, sends a shot, it's blocked. Pickle falls on the puck as Ditch digs it out. He sends it back to Gwynn at the point. He walks the line. Shot through traffic's deflected wide. Field pinches down, holds it in, sends it back to Middles. Bouncing around, Middles finally settled it down, but it's poked away from him. Ice Storm, bank pass up the ice. That was offsides. They don't call it. Gwynn picks it up. He goes into the Ice Storm zone. He puts on the brakes. Walks into the slot. Takes a shot. It goes high over the net. Goes along the boards, is chopped ahead, lands in the neutral zone, and the Ice Storm are going in with numbers. Their centering pass is blocked, and X picks it up, and he sends it up the ice. Pickle has it. It's picked up by Ditch. He walks in, drops it to Pickle, is knocked off his stick. Now, Ice Storm are going the other way. They can't reach it. That should be icing, and it is icing on the Ice Storm with 3:08 to go in the period. Kaplan, Dorn, and Knittel come out with Evans and Axe. Face off. Taken by Kaplan. Dorn picks it up. Drops it off for Kaplan. Sends it back to Evans. Gets it back over to Kaplan. Kaplan has it on his stick, sends it to Evans at the point. Evans shoots it into the corner. Send up the boards. Kaplan's there to intercept. Sends it back to Evans at the point, but he was outside the zone. He's got to go back and regroup. Sends it over to Knittel. Knittel has it. He's skating through the zone with it now. He's into the Ice Storm zone. He loses the puck, and the Ice Storm flip it up and out. Axe has got to go back to get it. Sends it through the neutral zone to goes by everybody for icing. .222 to go in the period. Land, Trader, and Otero head out with Scales and Vogel. Face off, taken by Sting. Vogel has it. He spins off with the puck. Goes to the point. Ice Storm take a shot. Saved by Hackman. Holds on for a face off. Face off taken by the Ice Storm. They send a shot. It's blocked by Otero behind the net. And Vogel picks it up. He sends it right to the slot to their player, but luckily Land ties up their stick, but he can't get it out of the zone. Scales goes back to get it. He sends it behind the net to Vogel. Vogel falls down, but he gets it up to Trader. Trader chips it up to Otero or Land. Land gets it to Otero. Otero back to Land. He's in the corner with it. Sends it to Vogel at the point. He walks in, takes a slap shot, and a goal! I think that deflected off of Trader.
That's why you scream.
But I guess they're going to, looks like they're going to give the goal to Vogel. Huh? It went straight in? Oh, okay. So it did go straight in. I have bad eyesight, but a good screen by Trader. It's the goalie couldn't see it, and it's now 2-0 Sting. Vogel skates into this Ice Storm zone. He has the puck down the corner. His centering pass is sticked away. Bouncing puck. Scales settles it down, sends it over to Otero. Otero sends it to Vogel at the point. He takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected by Ditch. It goes wide. Trader picks it up in the corner. He still has it. He spins off. He spins to the middle. It's knocked off his stick. His stick is lifted. And Ice Storm go away with it. If that was us doing that, they would have called hooking on us, but since it happened to us, it wasn't hooking. Vogel goes to the corner, wins the battle for the puck. It goes up the boards, but not out of the zone. Shot through traffic, blocked by Ditch. Vogel has 52 seconds left. He chips it ahead to Ditch, and Ditch is skating through the zone with it. He banks it, but it's not far enough into the zone. That goes all the way down, and they wave off icing. Scales picks it up behind the net. He's skating out with it. He still has the puck. Sends it to Ditch at the blue line. He backhands it deep into the Ice Storm zone. They send it through the zone. They're into the Sting zone. They send a pass off the side of the net. Picked up by Capelin. Capelin sends it over to Salas. Salas sends it back to Capelin over his stick. 6 seconds to go. Freeman picks it up. Down to Capelin. That'll do it. Second period, the Sting go into intermission with a 2-0 lead. That should be more. Starting out the third period, the Evans and Axe, Land, Salas, and Freeman. Face-off, shot into the sting zone. Axe sends it behind the net to Evans. Evans sends it back over to Axe. Axe alley-oops it up to Salas. He misses it. And Ice Storm send it out of their zone. They're into the sting zone with it. They take a shot. Goes off the glove of Hackman over the net. They send it in behind the net. And Evans goes back to get it. He chips it out of the zone up to Salas. He's into the Ice Storm zone. He's getting hooked. And they're going to call it. So Ice Storm are going to get a penalty for hooking. Sting will go on the power play. 14-21 to go in the period. Ditch, Pickle, and Middles come out with Vogel and Scales for the start of the power play. We have a huddle by the Ice Storm. Well, I guess the goalie's fixing his gear. So we're waiting for the goalie to fix his pad. So he's ready to go, ready to drop the puck. Face off, taken by the Sting. Middle sends it back to Vogel at the point. Vogel drops it back to Middles. Middles walks in, takes a shot through traffic. Goes off the defender behind the net. Ditch has it in the corner. He's circling around. He still has it. He's just gliding along with the puck. Vogel has it at the point. Sends it over to Middles. Middles sends it back over to Vogel. Bounces off his stick. He picks it up along the boards. He spins away. Sends it down to Scales. Scales sends it back to Vogel. Vogel one-timer from the point. It goes wide. Sting really need to move the puck. Middles comes out with it. He cuts to the middle, sends it to Vogel at the point. Vogel back to Middles. He walks down. Backdoor pass is knocked away behind the net. Ice Storm whiff on the clearing attempt. Pickle has it. His pass is deflected, but Middles picks it up along the boards. He walks to the slot. He takes a shot. Deflected by Ditch, and it goes straight down. And Ice Storm cleared all the way down for icing. 18 seconds ago in the power play. Capelin, Kniddle, and Dorn head out with Gwynn and Field. Face off, taken by the Ice Storm. They chop it into the netting, and we will have another face off. "13 seconds to go in the power play. Face off, taken by the Sting. Capelin picks it up along the boards. He sends it all the way over to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in, he takes a shot into the chest. And it's a save by the goalie for another face-off. 3 seconds to go in the power play. Face-off one back to Gwynn. He takes a shot. Save, it's loose. It's bouncing around. And it is no goal. And that will do it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Capelin wins it over to Dorn. Dorn takes a shot high, glove save. Held on for another face-off. Ice Storm take the face-off. They flip it into the stands, and we'll have another face-off. It's about the 6th face-off in the past 20 seconds. Draw goes to this knockdown by a high stick, and we will have another face-off. At this rate, we'll get out of here about 7:30 tonight. Face off every 5 seconds. Land wins it back to Trader. Trader takes a shot. It's into the shin guard of the defender. And they send it up. It's held in by Gwynn. Otero picks it up. Sends it over to Trader. It's behind him. Land with the shot. Rebound goes to the corner. And Ice Storm get it just out of the zone. Gwynn is regrouping with the puck. Sends it over to Otero. Otero's into the zone. It's poked away from him. Intercepted by Land. And it gets just out of the zone. Field has it. He sends it over to Otero. Otero goes in. He whiffs on the pass, and Ice Storm send it out of the zone. Field goes back to get it. Sends it off the boards to Otero. Otero sends it over to Land. Land circling back with it. Sends it over to Otero. Otero drops off for Land. Land gets it into Gwynn. Gwynn has it. He sends a shot. It's deflected. It goes to the corner. And Ice Storm are taking the puck out of the zone. Gwynn pokes it ahead. Salas picks it up. He's into the Ice Storm zone. And Ice Storm get it out. Get into the sting zone, but Evans is there. Axe has it. Tries to get it up to Salas, but it's intercepted. They poke it into the zone. He's circling behind the net with the puck. Sends it back to the point. D-Man sends it back down along the boards. Their centering pass is knocked away. Shot goes off the crossbar. So they almost got one back and cut the lead, but luckily it didn't go in. Now Axe has it behind the net. He has trouble with the puck. He pokes it ahead to Freeman. Freeman does get out of the zone. It's picked up by Salas. Going in with Axe. Takes a shot, save. Salas picks it back up. Puts on the brakes behind the net, sends it over to Freeman. Freeman with a shot, pad save, goes out the other side. Ice Storm pick it up. Ice Storm gets this thing zone. Their shot blocked, goes to the corner. Hits some skates. They take a shot. Bad angle. Hackman makes a save, covers for a face-off. 10-18 to go in the period. Middles is out with Pickle and Capelin, Vogel and Scales. Face off taken by the Ice Storm. They whiff on the shot. They poke it back into the corner. Knocked away by Vogel. Ice Storm hold it in at the blue line. Send it back behind the net. Pickle picks it up. Sends it ahead, but it's out of the reach of Scales. It's intercepted by Vogel. Vogel sends it over to Pickle. Pickle sends it rink wide over to Middles. I don't know, should have been icing. Capelin has it, he spins away. Sends it down low to Pickle, but it's intercepted, and Ice Storm get it out of the zone. Scales has it, sends it up to Capelin. Capelin cuts to the middle with the puck. He walks in. He'll get his sticks lifted, but he still has the puck. Sends it back to the point to Vogel. Vogel's pass back to Caplin's intercepted. Vogel sends it back down low to Pickle. Pickle tried to center it. Gets to Caplin one-timer. Goes over the net. Middle sends it to Scales at the point. He can't handle the puck. and it goes out for offsides. Land, Kniddle, and Dorn head out with Gwynn and Field for this face-off. 9:14 to go in the period.
Lonnie!
Face off won by the Sting.
Color!
Gwynn sends it in. And Ice Storm poke it out of the zone. Land has it, sends it up to Kniddle. Taken away from Kniddle. Field goes back on the regroup, sends it over to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it back to Field. Field sends it up to Kniddle. Kniddle loses it. Ice Storm send it up the boards, was taken by Field. Ice Storm get it into the zone. They're behind the net with it. They send it behind the net. The centering pass is intercepted by Gwynn, and he sends it up around the boards. Kniddle has it. He overskates it. Sends it up the Field. Field flips it ahead to Land. Land gets around the defender. Pushes it a little bit too far ahead of himself, but Dorn picks it up to Kniddle. Kniddle with a shot right into the chest, saved by the goalie. Storm clear it out of the zone. Evans goes back to get it. He banks it off the boards. It's picked up by Gwynn. Gwynn sends it into the zone. Ice Storm player falls down, and Sting are still not on the puck. I guess they're changing. They get a pass by Axe, but Axe recovers, lifts the stick, sends it over to center ice, but the Ice Storm are there for it. They're into the Sting zone. It's behind the net. He still has it. It's pinched off by Evans, and Ditch picks it up. Sends it ahead to Trader. Trader gets around the defender. He's going into the zone. He takes a shot, blocked by the defender. Ditch picks it up along the boards. Sauces it over to Evans. Evans has it on his stick. His centering pass is blocked. And Ditch picks it up. Sends it back over to Evans. Evans sends it over to Axe. Axe walks in, he takes a shot. It's in the chest of the goalie. He holds on for a face-off. 7:12 to go in the period.
Everything all right?
Actually, it was worth the call.
She could got a hit on 270. Somebody spun
Okay.
Is he all right? Yeah, I mean, he's fine. He was pretty tripping up, she said.
Face-off taken by the Ice Storm. They go behind their net with it. It's up along the boards. Trader takes it away. He takes a shot. It goes wide. He gets his own rebound on the far side, though. Good hustle. Sends it back to Axe. He walks the line. Axe sends a shot through traffic. It goes well wide. Evans pinches down. He picks up the puck. He checks him into the boards. And Ice Storm are going the other way. Poked away. Ditch picks it up. He banks it off the boards to himself into the Ice Storm zone. Cuts to the middle, takes a shot, glove save, held on for by a face-off. 6:33 to go in the period. Sting still only have 2 goals out of 100 shots. Capelin goes out with Salas, Freeman, Scales, and Vogel. Face-off goes to the corner. And still battle for it. Salas comes away with it. He kicks it down to Capelin. Capelin sends it. He has it. He goes in on the goalie. He makes a save, and he covers for the face-off. Freeman and Salas both get punched in the head. I'm sure there's going to be no penalty called on them, though.
Yeah, they'll send them both. Just because they have to.
So we'll have a face-off with 6:21 to go in the period.
It's okay to throw punches. It's cool.
Face off taken by Capelin. He has it in the corner. He drops it off to Salas. Salas tried to center, but it's knocked away. Capelin has it. Scales has it. Point takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected. And Freeman's shot attempt is blocked. And Ice Storm get it out of the zone. Vogel goes back to get the puck. He pins it against the boards. And he comes away with it, sends it over to Scales. Scales sends it ahead to Salas. Salas cuts through the middle of the ice. Sends over to Vogel. Vogel with a shot through traffic. It's loose. Poke at the rebound, and he covers for a face-off. 5:38 to go in the period. Middles and Pickle come out with Land, Field, and Gwynn. Face-off thing by Sting. Middles with the shot, glove save for another face-off.
In the net.
You see outside?
Faced off, taken again. Middles walks in with the puck. It's knocked off of his stick. And Ice Storm dig it out of the corner. They get it just out of the zone. Field has to regroup over to Gwynn. Gwynn gets the line. He shoots it in just behind the net. Field has that to blue line. Sends it down low to Middles. Dug out by Pickle. Pickle takes a shot from the slot. It's blocked. Goes to the corner. Land has it. Drops it down to Gwynn. Gwynn's bumped off the puck. And the Ice Storm send around. Field is pinching all the way down to the goal line. And sends it back around the goal. No one's there for the Sting. How do we have a defenseman all the way down the goal line and no forwards there? How's that work? It's tied up at the blue line. I think Gwynn pushed Pickle out of the way. Pickle's tied up with the player on the ice. And the Ice Storm come away with the puck. They're skating through the neutral zone. They send it in deep. And Gwynn picks it up. He sends a long pass over the ditch. He knocks it down. He sends it back to Field. Field sends it up ahead to Gwynn. Gwynn tried to drop it off for Middles, but it's intercepted. And Ice Storm are going the other way. They can't handle the pass. They whiff on the entry pass, but then they get it in on the second attempt. It goes behind the net. Gwynn picks it up. He sends it up ahead to Dorn on the stretch pass. It bounces off his stick into this Ice Storm zone. He picks it up in the corner. He tried to cycle it, but the Ice Storm knocked it down. Intercepted, shot, goes off the shoulder of the goalie. Knittel has it in the corner. Evans has it at the point. He takes a shot, it's deflected, goes just wide. Dorn gets it in the corner again, cycles it down low. Knittel goes to pick it up. Knittel still has the puck.
I think it's only 2-0.
He throws it into the corner. And Ice Storm send it all the way down the ice for icing. With 3:12 to go in the period.
Quite surprised they were called tonight.
Capelin comes out with Trader, Otero, Evans, and Axe. Capelin wins the face-off over to Trader. Trader tries to send it back to Evans, but Ice Storm intercept it, and they're going into the Sting zone. They have a centering pass. Shot saved by Hackman. Is loose in front. It's knocked away. Trader picks it up, sends it ahead to Capelin. Capelin chips it around the defender into the Sting zone. He's circling with it. Sends it back to Evans at the point. Evans sends it over to Axe, but it's knocked away by the Ice Storm. Ice Storm are going in. They take a shot, it's deflected, it goes over the net. Capelin sends it ahead to Otero. Otero has it on his stick. He cuts to the middle. Tries to get over a Trader, but it's knocked away. They whiff on the attempt. Trader's on the forecheck, takes it away, it's on the side of the net, and the goalie covers for a face-off with 2:24 to go in the period. Land comes out with Salas and Freeman, Scales and Vogel. Face off, taken by the Sting. Sent over to Freeman. Freeman sends it towards the net. It's blocked to the corner. Salas picks it up in the corner. Land picks it up. He's bumped off the puck, but he gets it back. His cycle pass is intercepted by the Ice Storm. They send it all the way down the ice for icing. They wave off icing for some reason. 2 minutes to go in the period. Vogel has the puck. He spins off with it. Sends out to Freeman. He can't get the deflection. The Ice Storm hold it into the zone. Their centering pass is deflected just wide of the net. Centering pass again, intercepted by Land. Finds the stick of Freeman, sends it up to Salas. Salas goes in with it, gets around the defender, into the corner, sends around the Land. It's tied up in some skates. Land still can't get it out. Now Freeman has it. Sends it to Salas. Salas misses the pass. Vogel has it, pins it against the boards. Tries to send it down low. It's blocked. Gets it over to Land. One-timer from Vogel in the slot, pad save. Rebound bounces over Land's stick with 1:12 to go in the period. Vogel dives after it, and Ice Storm are able to break out. They take a shot, saved by Hackman, and he covers for a face-off with 1:01 to go in the period.
Hey, Will!
Middles and Ditch and Pickle are on the ice with Gwynn and Field. Face off taken by the Ice Storm. They send it back to the point. They can't handle the pass, and it goes all the way down. Pickle's chasing after it. Almost got there, but the Ice Storm send it around the boards. They send it to the middle. They're going to be looking to pull their goalie, maybe. Maybe not. If they didn't do it on face-off. They have it down low. Their centering pass goes through everybody, and that's going to get out of the zone. They go D to D on the regroup. They send it in. Picked off by Gwynn. Sends it off the boards up to Pickle. Pickle whiffs on the pass attempt. Ice Storm pick it up with 30 seconds to go. Field kicks it ahead. He chases after it. He blocks the clearing attempt. 20 seconds to go. Ice Storm pick it up behind the net. Just gets out of the zone. Field goes back to get it. Sends it back to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it to Pickle, who tips it into the Ice Storm zone. Ditch has it. Offsides with 3.5 seconds to go. And the Sting are going to get out of here with the most lackluster 2-0 win you'll ever see. We have one more game tomorrow in the morning against the Rough Riders, AAA team from Colorado. Hopefully they play a little bit better than they did tonight, or the result will not be as good. And the crowd remains silent as the team clears the bench to congratulate Hackman on his shutout.
2 shutouts, isn't it?
Yeah, second shutout of the weekend for Hackman.